Thank you for tuning in to another edition of the Vulcan Report. This intraday market report is for trading on Wednesday, October the 19th, 2016. Quickly, just want to look at the intraday chart of the JNUG. As you can see, it's going on the trajectory just as I had indicated to you, getting past the first resistance mark, trying to make its way on a positive close above the first resistance. And on the daily chart, the next resistance is at the long-term trend line at 1749, where it hits the air pocket on its way up to 25. Now let's take a look at the weekly chart. And as you can see, this is playing out just as I said. It's hitting the first inflection point or acceleration point. This first ramp should catapult it up to the next level. Solid close here this week will definitely do that, and then it may trade a little sideways for a couple weeks before hitting the next ramp and blasting off above that 26, getting up to 30 and above. So that's where we are right now. It's playing out just the way that I suggested and told you that you could expect. So for those of you who caught the JNUG on the weekly pulse wave price triggers, congratulations to you. That means you were paying attention and you are, diligent in your studies, going through the study course and learning what it is you need to learn. And this is great because the technical analysis study course is your introduction to market theory. Once you understand market theory, everything else falls into place. It's easy to pick up a lot of the trading jargon and technical analysis jargon at that point, so you can learn just about anything and everything that you need to learn about trading. No, you're not going to have a doctorate in economics. No, you're not studying for your PhD. No, you're not studying for your Series 7 or Series 65 or 63, 62, whatever, Series 3. You're not studying for any of those licenses. Series 65, none of that. All right? That's not what this is about. This is about learning how to amass enormous wealth for yourself. And for those of you who have stacked diligently for decades and you have gold bricks and bars and silver coins and whatnot, you know what? This is going to teach you how to hedge that and how to beat the shadow government entities at their own game in the paper markets, and using the paper markets to take your physical holdings and make you wealthier even in your physical holdings. So this is going to teach you how to basically learn financial alchemy, where you can turn paper into physicals. All right, physical assets, turning paper assets to physical assets. All right, so for those of you that have already signed on to the weekly pulse wave price triggers and you are already part of the premium service, you're already in the premium trading room, congratulations to you, because what is little unbeknownst to you all is that I'm about to roll out the Academy. The Academy is going to take you to the next level. I've been waiting to roll this out because I wanted everyone to be on the same page, learn the methodologies, learn the pulse wave price triggers. Now you're ready to go to the next level, where I will be revealing the 2-bar Charlie system and a whole lot of other things that I learned along the way in the last 23 years. I'm going to teach you things I learned on the street. You're going to learn all different types of things, intraday, price swings and analysis that you won't find anywhere else. You'll be able to read these markets like a pro, and you'll be able to make money off of them. So it's going to be in many parts and segments, but trust me, this long journey that you have found yourself on is going to be amazing, something you'll be able to pass on to your grandchildren. All right, so be encouraged, and some of you have been doing very well. You're fast learners. Others are coming along slowly, but the good news is that everybody is in the same level playing field to make money. Everyone is making money in the trading room, and that's what's up. All right, Those of you who are taking a little bit longer to get the hang of it because you're new to the whole Wall Street thing, no worries, keep at it, you're doing good. Slow and steady wins the race. The idea and the objective is to put you in a situation so that you can all hit the ground running and make money. You don't need to be an expert to make money. You just need to be able to follow simple instructions. That's it. If you can read and write and do basic arithmetic, you can make money. So without that, let's move on to the next candidate for the pirating. All right, right now, as you know, on the radar is the NASDAQ, ticker symbol TQQQ. We are watching that one diligently, and the reason that we're watching this one diligently on the weekly post-wave price triggers, you already know, because of the current setup and the current makeup of the overall markets and other top secret stuff that is only for discussions in the trading room. You already know what those are. And we'll get to the next reason why we're watching this one. And here it is, ticker symbol FAS. If this Wall Street rally is going to continue, like I believe it will, going well into next year, before we see any kind of significant pullback, then it needs to be led by the financials. So when and if fast takes off, that will be the key that the next leg in the stock market is underway. As in my previous video where I showed you how the Dow has been doing nothing for a long time, here it is here in the weekly chart. All right, just moving sideways, building up energy for the next breakout. Right now it is in a negative post-wave position. Even though the momentum is not showing you that, it's not leading to further declines. I believe that an upward breakout is coming, and we're about to break 19,000 for the first time ever. And I believe that 19,000 probably will be reached and taken out in the Dow before the end of 2016. That is the way the market is behaving. That is what it's showing us. Here's the upward momentum. Here you go. I think this negative pulse wave situation is not going to play out. I think it's going to continue to go up, and we'll know that by watching the financials. So that is what we're looking at. Now let's look at the precious metals. I did tell you that gold was going to go back up. That's exactly what it's doing. Came off of that oversold, making its way back higher. But as you all know, this is still a paper market. We're not married to paper markets. If this thing decides it's going to run out of gas and give up the ghost, then we will act accordingly. But right now, as it stands, this is where we are. It's looking good. The upward first resistance is at 1285. The next weekly resistance is at 1302.70. And then we have a huge air pocket all the way up to 1372.30. So that's once again, our first resistance was 1260.20. We're above that now. Next resistance is at 1285. The next one will be 1302.70 and 1372.30. Once all those hurdles have been met, we should rocket past 1400 and possibly even see 1500. And I'm going to put myself out on a limb, and I believe that we will see a possible 1500 by the end of the year. That doesn't give us a lot of time to move it, but I think it is possible, and I really strongly believe that the gold prices will settle above 1400 by the end of 2016. So that much I do see right now on the radar. So we're watching gold really, really strong. Now looking at AG, you can see it is also catching a bid because of the gold. Nice long stretch here on that negative pulse wave, and now we're building a support. And on AG, this is what you're looking for as far as resistance levels. First resistance level is going to come in at 954. The next one after that is going to be 978, 1164, and 13.94. Once all that clears, then this should get to 20 possibly by the end of the year. We really would like to see a strong close above 15. 15 or better by the end of 2016. That will open up the door to get up, to get all the way up to at least by March. Should be able to get up to about maybe 25 or 30. So we'll see. But AG is looking good here. Nice bottom. It's following the trajectory, just like I told you, just like hurricanes do. They follow a path, a trajectory. That's what's happening right here. All right. So we got several ramp ups that this is going to go. Several levels. This is the first level. Got one more level here, third level here, and then a fourth level. That fourth level, that fourth leg is going to be a doozy to the upside. All right. Last but not least, Pretty Ricky. All right, you can see here Pretty Ricky is trading at $9.30. It's following that built-in upward trajectory. It has three major ramps, but this one may be a little bit more elongated. It's going to struggle to try to close above $12 by the end of 2016. So this one looks like it's ready to move a little bit slower than AG, but we'll see. It could surprise us. Right now we're in a positive pulse wave position, and it is looking good. Now I'll close with this. You do not want to chase markets. That's why at the Black Ops Trading we place our orders ahead of the market. We do not chase markets, because then you'll never be able to catch it, and then you'll position yourself wrongly. Yes, price and time is important. Price is more important than time. Price is paramount. Price pays. You have to get in the market at the appropriate price. That is what all trading systems, trading advisory services, you name it, is missing. They do not get you in at the appropriate price at the appropriate time. You have to have the price to align with the time. All right? Price is paramount. You have to get in at the certain price. The certain price is what the pulse waves are all about. They are that certain price. All right? We trade off support and resistance. And we don't just trade off of some generic form of support and resistance. We trade off support and resistance as it is in the put call ratios and in the market depth and the bid ask spreads. All right, on an intraday basis. All right, not just daily and weekly basis, but intraday basis. Intraday is more paramount than daily and weekly, because you have to see what happens in every market during the course of the trading session, and you have to be able to find and fish out those orders that you don't see in the dark pools and things of that nature, to see what's moving markets. So that's why it's paramount to have prices that reflect that, and that's what the pulse waves are. And I'm proud to announce now that you can trade pulse waves in all global markets, all stocks globally, futures and forex. Everything is global. And yes, we have traders from all over the country at the Black Ops Trading Room, trading around the clock, 24/7. Forex, futures. You can trade the Asian markets, Chinese stocks, Australian stocks. It doesn't matter. On their exchange. So yes, we're able to trade globally, not just securities trading on U.S. exchanges, but you can trade whatever exchange where you live. You can trade it. All right. All I need is the data, and we take it from there. So yes, that's what's up. And also, you can monitor your own personal portfolio. Also, we can tailor or structure something to you so that you can watch your portfolio along with the weekly post wave price triggers. So that way you'll know when to get out and take profit on shares, on your long-term shares and long-term holdings. You'll know how to pivot and move with those too. And how do you learn how to do all that? Pulsewavetrading.com. That's where you're able to do that. That's pulsewavetrading.com. So remember, bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So take what you can, give nothing back. Peace. A little sideways for a couple weeks before hitting the next ramp and blasting off above that 26, getting up to 30 and above. So that's where we are right now. It's playing out just the way that I suggested and told you that you could expect. So for those of you who caught the JNUG on the weekly pulse wave price triggers, congratulations to you. That means you were paying attention and you are, diligent in your studies, going through the study. Thank you for tuning in to another edition of the Vulcan Report. This intraday market report is for trading on Wednesday, October the 19th, 2016. Quickly, just want to look at the intraday chart of the JNUG. As you can see, it's going on the trajectory just as I indicated to you, getting past the first resistance mark, trying to make its way on course and learning what it is you need to learn. And this is great because the technical analysis study course is your introduction to market theory. Once you understand market theory, everything else falls into place. It's easy to pick up a lot of the trading jargon and technical analysis jargon at that point, so you can learn just about anything and everything that you need to learn about trading. No, you're not going to be a positive close above the first resistance, and on the daily chart the next resistance is at the long-term trend line at 1749, where it hits the air pocket on its way up to 25. Now let's take a look at the weekly chart. And as you can see, this is playing out just as I said. It's hitting the first inflection point or acceleration point. This first ramp should catapult it up to the next level. Solid close here this week will definitely do that, and then it may have a doctorate in economics. No, you're not studying for your PhD. No, you're not studying for your Series 7 or Series 65 or 63, 62, whatever. Series 3, you're not studying for any of those licenses. Series 65, none of that. All right? That's not what this is about. This is about learning how to amass enormous wealth for yourself. And for those of you who have stacked diligently for